What's going on, guys? It's Mitch back with another video, and I know I've been gone for a few days. I was traveling, I was out on the road. I'm back, and today we have an awesome play for this really small slate on a Monday. Remember, if you want my pro picks, I'm 10-4 in my last 14. I went 3-1 yesterday on a Sunday. Who wins on a Sunday? Me. If you want all of my picks, go ahead and use my code in the description to get pro for the Sharp app. As you can see on the screen right now, we have the Sharp app. Also follow me on Twitter at SharpAppMitch. I'm always posting my plays on there. Make sure that you follow there as well. On the Sharp app today, we have Val's Big Payday Parlay. If we look at it, this is a free article. This is free picks. You got Blue Jays, Orioles, and Mariners today. Those are the three that they are, or that Val is rocking with. And one of those plays is actually my free play of the day, but we'll get into that at the end of the day. If you scroll down in the Sharp app, you're going to see Mitch'S lock bet of the day. That's me. We have Steven Kwan, one of the best contact hitters in the game, here on the screen. And we're going to preview this Kansas City Royals and Cleveland Guardians game here. We have the Royals lineup. I think the Guardians lineup will come up very shortly. But you can expect to see their usuals, right? For the Royals, we got Kyle Isbell, Nicky Lopez, and Matt Duffy, who normally do not make starts. Nick Pratto and Michael Massey. Michael Massey's been doing all right, especially recently. Not in the lineup. But I want to look at the pitching. We got Ryan Yarbrough. You see red on the screen. You think that's awesome. Let's take a look at what the blue is, though, right? His expected batting average, one of the worst in the league. He doesn't strike anyone out, and he lets people on base, especially against this Cleveland team that just had a great series in Philadelphia. Now they're back home. They get on base all the time, right? If we look, the Kansas City Royals have not been good. They were not good in the New York Yankees series, and they have to stay on the road, right? I think that they're going to lose this one, and it's on the back of our friend Logan Allen, who you see here, one of the most average pitchers in the league. He strikes out a decent amount. He doesn't go deep into games. Neither of these pitchers do. We're looking at a 40% hard hit percentage. His batting average isn't horrible, right? It's just it's like right in the middle, right? But this Royals lineup doesn't hit, right? It just flat out does not hit. And especially in a stadium like Progressive Field, shout out Progressive Field. It's an awesome stadium, by the way. I think that's what it's still called, Progressive Field. But the Guardian Stadium, nevertheless, it's a tough ballpark. And Logan Allen has been pretty good at home. He doesn't make it deep into games, but neither of these pitchers do. I'm trusting the bullpen of the Cleveland Guardians in this one, especially with you got Clase, you got Sandgren at the end. There's a lot of pitchers that can kind of shut the door, especially if they are up by 2 or 3 runs, which I totally anticipate them doing. If you look at the statistics, the Royals against divisional opponents, the third worst on the run line this year. They are not good against divisional opponents, and they are not good on the road either. They're one of the worst teams in baseball, and truthfully, this Guardians team is a contact machine, right? Especially when we're looking at expected batting average. You got Josh Naylor, who's been so hot recently. Jose Ramirez, Ahmed Rosario has been playing really well. Steven Kwan is someone who's pretty consistently in the lineup. Miles Straw's been struggling a bit at the plate, but he's getting that up a little bit recently. I really like this Cleveland lineup. I think that they're a playoff team. I know that's a kind of a hot take, but I think they're a playoff team. I trust their pitching a little bit too. I know that's kind of a crazy take, but I think that this Cleveland team can make it to the playoffs, especially with the way that they played in Philadelphia against a good Philadelphia team over the weekend. I do really like this Guardians team, and I like them today to beat the Royals. They're 5-2 on the season series. In 4 out of those 5 wins, they've won by more than 1 run, right? So we're 4-1 in wins for the Guardians when they play the Royals. We're going to continue with that trend today. We're going to go with Cleveland. My other bet of the day today, which is your pro pick of the day, is Baltimore money line. I really like Baltimore today. I think that they match up well, and I think that they will come home with the win, just like we saw Val talk about. They're going into Philly. Philly had a rough series against Cleveland. They don't match up well against AL teams. And I do really like Dean Kramer. He's having a good bounce back year. So Baltimore money line, Cleveland by more than 2 or more runs. Let's rock with it. If you want all of my picks, go download the Sharp app. Get my pro picks. You can see them in the app. You can see them in the Discord. Join both places. Shoot me a DM. If you use my code below, I'll give you a shout out, and I will see you tomorrow, my friends.